Managing Director of Seven Tides Development Hotel Company. We are developing 4 hotels here in Dubai. 2 of them have opened, and we have another 2 on the Palm, which will be opening by the end of this year and early next year.
Okay, we're here at the Arabian Hotel Investment Conference in Dubai. What do you think it is about Dubai and the United Arab Emirates more generally that makes it such an enduring destination?
I think the secret to Dubai is certainly that the infrastructure has been built, that the airport is one of the best airports in the world, that we have 50 million passengers coming through a year, and that the hotels and the 5-star hotels have been here for a while now and are very popular. So Dubai is a popular destination. It gets more popular by the day. And as we know and as everyone understands, the region has had problems, and Dubai is, as far as we're concerned, immune from it. And that has been very positive for Dubai.
Do you feel the government's awareness here of tourism as a beneficial for the economy has been one of the main driving forces of the
It's certainly been driven by the government. It's been driven by the government through the DTCM, who have gone and who sourced new locations on a almost daily basis. You have Emirates Airlines, which are sourcing new flight paths and new destinations for their wide-body planes, which are coming in, I think almost 2 a month now. And that has just been a policy for a long time now, and it's reaped its rewards.
Do you see the potential for the success of the UAE to be mirrored anywhere else in the Middle East? Saudi Arabia is a hot topic for a lot of people, a lot of investment there.
I think certainly that Saudi Arabia has got a huge potential. I think the Saudi Arabian market, and certainly some of the other GCC states, the real potential is from the GCC itself, or from the Arab market itself. I believe that in the long term, Iran will come back into play, and I think we'll have very good relations going there again when they've sorted themselves out, and certainly when the sanctions are sorted out. And there's been positive signs recently for that. And we know that Iraq and various other parts of the Middle East are getting better. So I think that the Middle Eastern market itself is a huge market which hasn't been tapped to its full extent, and I think that's where the likes of Saudi Arabia will come in. I've said on a number of occasions that I believe the other GCC states really need to look at their tourism offering and their leisure offering and try not to copy Dubai exactly, but go and find niche markets within themselves in order to expand, and that goes for Abu Dhabi as well. And I think once they've done that, we have a large number of markets which we don't really tap. We don't tap the old age market at all. We don't tap the families markets and the full leisure market to the extent that we can. We don't have the 3- and 4-star leisure markets that we could have developed or we can develop, and certainly it's ripe for the taking by any of the other 7 or 6 Emirates and the GCC. There's a cultural market which Abu Dhabi has started getting into, but that can be expanded to a large extent, and there's a sporting market which we don't really go on a leisure side. So there are a huge number of markets which are out there where there's still potential. There are areas where we aren't bringing customers in from or clients in from, and those can still be developed, and obviously Emirates Airlines, and we're finding more and more with the budget airlines that they are they're going into areas which they hadn't before, so that's a good market for tourism. So it's an expanding market, ever-expanding market for us, and I believe there will be a large number of hotels still to be built in this part of the world.
You mentioned cultural tourism there. One destination which certainly been focusing on that recently is Doha. And they've obviously been making headlines with the World Cup in 2022 and things like that. What do you see the potential for growth there?
I think that there's huge potential. I think anywhere where there's money through natural resources and there's capital to invest, there's a potential for growth. The secret is how they grow that potential and what markets they go for and how cleverly they do it. Everyone talks about the World Cup, and that's one event which is in 10 years' time. There's a large number of markets they can go from between now and then, and actually build a sustainable form of tourism which can actually sustain the city after the World Cup as well. And that's going to be the most important aspect for any of these countries, whether it's Dubai going for the Olympics in 20 years' time or Doha doing the World Cup in 10 years' time. It doesn't matter. It's all about creating enough resilience in your tourism industry to maintain the buildings and the facilities that you create when you do create these sporting events.
Okay, well, some very interesting points. Thank you very much for taking some time out to speak to us.
That's a pleasure. Thank you.